Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vote and create wealth from within. What's up, family? What is up? What is up? We are live on Instagram, live on TikTok, live on YouTube, and live on Facebook. What's up, family? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me know who's tapping in on tonight. While y'all tapping in, let me see what's going on with my music. What's going on, family? What's going on? Hello. Over here on TikTok. Let me know who's tapping in with me. I just want to let this song play because this song is in my spirit heavily, okay? Let me go ahead and pause it for a minute so I ain't yelling. I'm not trying to strain my voice. I have, last weekend I had a ministerial event and went crazy, okay? And your girl lost her voice, so I'm trying to talk as low as possible because I probably shouldn't be talking until it's completely healed. But this song has been in my spirit, and I felt led to come here on tonight. I am live, and I felt led to come here on tonight, and hopefully I don't get too worked up and too pumped up, okay? But I felt led to come by here on tonight and to address the kingdom of God, okay? I'm not here for anything else but the kingdom. So if that is not you, then this ain't the live for you, okay? If you into anything else, other things, something else, then this ain't the live for you. I do a lot of things and I come by here a lot of times. And sometimes I'm sharing information, sometimes I'm here on business, but tonight I'm here on kingdom. And moving forward, I will be on here. I will be here on kingdom purposes, okay? Everything about me is kingdom. Everything about what I do is kingdom. Now, that does not mean that you and I cannot work together. It just means that I'm here on kingdom. I'm here to call forth my kingdom brethren. And if that is not you, then this is not your life. Nevertheless, I am not a judge. I only judge those who say they like me. And I judge them so that they can get themselves together before the Almighty One judge them, because his judgments are final. All right, but outside of that, this is a no judgment zone. I am called to build, and I'm calling to build with the kingdom. If you want to do business with me, that's something totally different. But I'm addressing the kingdom on tonight. And if you are the kingdom, or if you have strayed away from your kingdom, then I'm here for you, okay? But I want to play this song first because this song has been in my spirit. And there's always a sound that precedes a move of God. There's always a sound. And in case y'all didn't know about your girl, Dr. Tawana, let me introduce myself and present myself to others, okay? I am a kingdom ambassador. I do not live, I do not move, I do not do anything on my own accord. If I showed up on your timeline in your life, it's on purpose, okay? You cannot attract yourself to me. You cannot cross paths with me. You cannot join yourself with me unless it is divinely purpose and it is divinely sent, okay? So I will say that first and foremost. It doesn't matter where you are, what kind of God you believe in. You best believe that you and me are not meeting on coincidence. It's on purpose, okay? So whatever he's trying to get through me to you, that's between you and him. But I am a kingdom ambassador, okay? And I came here to announce what's going on in my kingdom. I came here to announce how my kingdom functions. I came here to announce that my kingdom is not distressed, that my kingdom is not in chaos and disarray, that my kingdom is not losing, okay? I come here to announce that my kingdom is winning. And if you want to win, then you can join the kingdom. And if you don't, then you can catch me on another live on another day, okay? Is that all right? But I want to put this sound in the atmosphere. I want to allow this sound to get into your spirit. Before the Most High God does anything, there's always a sound that precedes the Most High God. And there is a lot of people. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you so much for that badge. 1,000-fold return, okay? 1,000-fold return unto you. This song has been in my spirit, and there's always a sound that precedes the move of God. So his sheep know his voice, okay? I'm going to say that, and I'm going to leave that there. But this song has been resonated in my spirit because this is what time it is. Shalom to you, brother. Shalom, shalom to you. This is what time it is. It is time for the kingdom of Yah, of God, to arise. This is a kingdom takeover, and that is what I come by here to announce on tonight. I am a kingdom ambassador, okay? I have diplomatic and aristocratic rights. I don't speak on my own behalf. If you want to know who sent me, I'm letting you know right now. If you want to know who I work for, I'm letting you know right now, okay? Anything that I have done and everything that I am doing is because I have been sent to do it. It's not that I picked and chose to get up one day and be like, I love everybody and I want to help everybody. No, this is his burden burning on the inside of me. So I want to announce that first, that he loves you so much that he didn't let me get away with everything. He made me go through a lot of hardships to be able to carry the weight that I'm carrying right now and in the future. But I didn't go through all of those things, and he didn't have, for no reason. And you didn't go through the things that you've gone through for no reason. Here to announce that right now. It's for purpose and it's on purpose. And here is my purpose. When I show up and I'm talking about building, when I show up and I'm talking about what's going on around us, it's because he has given me insight. And he has enlightened my eyes of understanding that I may see. Okay? So that is what I'm here for. That is what I'm here for. That's right. And I'm here to announce that my kingdom is not in trouble. Okay? I'm here to announce it's better to take refuge in Hashem than to rely on man, because Jesus Christ is idol worship. That's your opinion, okay? And I'm not here to debate that. I'm here to announce my kingdom. And what I'm not going to do is allow you to come into my house and disrupt my house. Just like in the natural. And I'm saying this calmly and nicely and sternly as well as firmly. You're not going to walk up into nobody's house and be disrespectful. And social media does not give us those privileges. That's all I'm going to say. I'm always respectful with everybody until you get disrespectful. That disrespect I do not tolerate, never have, never will, in the world and in the kingdom. It's just common sense. We all men and women. If you don't like something, move on. But I'm not going to ever come on your page, and I'm not going to ever get in your comments, and I'm not going to ever try to push my ideology. I stand on truth and principles by what I know, not what I was preached. I know him in real life, so if he ain't real in your life, that's you, okay? I know him to be Yeshua, but he also answers to Jesus so many times, over and over again. But again, if that is your belief, that's your belief. Hopefully your belief will tell you to keep it respectful, because mine does. I'm still not going to treat you like an enemy, okay? I don't have to agree with you. We're not all put here to agree, But what I am going to do is stand on truth. And at the end of the day, this is what I say to everybody. We will all see. Period. That's all I got to say. If you ain't who I'm here for, then this ain't the life for you. I started that off just like that. Now, if you get disrespectful and that devil rise up, you're going to see me rebuke it and cut his head off in Jesus Christ's mighty name. That's all I'm going to say. Okay? I appreciate that. Let's keep it respectful. Can we all agree to keep it respectful? If you agree, just let me know in the comments. If not, let me go ahead and block you real quick because I'm not here for war. I came here to rule tonight. I'm on a different mission. I pick and choose my battles very wisely. Tonight, the heavenly host is fighting and warring on my behalf. This is not a season of war. It's a season for me to build, and it is a season for me to do what I need to do, and that ain't involving no warfare, unless he tell me to do so. If you agree with that, then let me get a yes, yes. Flesh and blood is not my battle anyhow. I'm here to fight against principalities, and if that devil up in you rise up in you, and you cannot control your demons, I can. Just let that be known. All right, we good. So I came by to announce. I'm not here to persuade anybody to believe anything that I believe. I just want y'all to know that when you get tired of that life and them idols and those gods and all of that stuff, then there is a God that is always readily and available. And he has sent people like myself and other ambassadors to let you know that the kingdom of God, it's not at hand, it's here. And we taking over. And we ruling and we reigning. And we tearing down any idols. You understand me? There's a lot of us that was born for war. I know y'all done got it a little twisted and the church then showed y'all something counterfeit. But that's not what I am. I am the kingdom. And everybody that proceeded before me is and was a warrior. That's in my DNA. That's in my blood. And I war against those that war against my kingdom. And these devils that's out here doing stuff and moving the way that they're doing is warring against my kingdom. And so that's why I come by and I share information to announce to you that you ain't got to suffer like that. To announce to you that you ain't got to lose like that. To announce to you that you are overcomer and you can and will be victorious. There's only one way that you can do that. I say it all the time. You know, I was a religious one. I will say that. I have no shame in my game. I was one of those religious ones. But I wasn't raised up in a church. I was raised up in the kingdom. The Ruach HaKodesh, which is the Holy Spirit, trained me. He didn't want man's hands training me because then I would have been all corrupted. Saw a lot of things that was contrary to what I was reading. And the Most High knew my heart that all I want to do is please you and serve you and do what you have purpose for me to do. And that wasn't always a willing thing. It was a desire, but it wasn't always a willing thing. So my work is my worship. What you see me come by here and do, it's because it's my worship. It's my reasonable service. I show up for y'all because he loves y'all. That's why. I show up and I let y'all know what's going on because he has given me insight about what's going on, what's to come, where to research, what's going on, how to get what they have, how to do what they've done, how to make the moves that I'm making. Okay. It is not by my own might and it's not by my own power. I'm just an old filthy rag. I'm not nobody, no celebrity. I'm not nobody that's, different than you. The only difference between probably me and a whole bunch of people is that I've said yes to the call and that costs. And a lot of people ain't willing to pay that price. They want the progress without the process. But this is a dying over and over and over again. This is a denying over and over and over again. This is heartache and heartbreak over and over and over again. But it's worth it. It's worth it because I get to help you, beautiful people. It's worth it. Absolutely. You don't think me losing my son ain't painful? Try it. I'd rather you not try it and still be clothed in your right mind. You don't think that that's painful? Every single day I'm in pain, but I repurpose my pain and I show up for my people, okay? And I'm here to announce that it is a kingdom takeover, just in case you didn't know. The Most High God is about to do the greatest demonstration, flex his mighty arm, and I just want to announce to everybody that is not in his divine will, woe unto you. Woe unto you. If you caught up in that system, you're going to suffer by that system. That's what I'm here to announce. That the Most High is warning, if you do not come out from amongst them, whether you want to be his people or not, you still going to be his people. Whether we want to be his people or not, we still going to be his people. And he is jealous, very jealous. Straight up. So I came by to announce that we all have been given the same amount of time. We all have been given the same type of opportunities to prepare ourselves. That is the word of the Most High God. Prepare yourself. Make sure you are taking the initiative to apply the information that I have revealed to you, because you are not that bad by yourself, and you are not that wise and that smart by yourself to open your own eyes to see things that were hidden from you be made manifested. Got a whole bunch of woke folks. They attribute it to everything. But let me tell you that you were not that wise, and you still not. You are not that, smart and intelligent, and you still not. You better believe that the Most High opened your eyes so that you can see what's going on. Not for you to just sit around and see what's going on, but for you to move. For you to build. Every man, every woman that he called them to build. Noah, I'm getting ready to judge the whole earth, and everybody about to die. You might want to go over there and build that boat for you and your children and your household. Whoever else I'm going to say, get on up in there. That's what I'm going to need you to do. So what if they laugh? So what if they call you crazy? So what if they mock you? I gave you an assignment to build, and he didn't let anything by any means necessary prevent him, derail him, stop him. And because of that, there was a whole nother generation of people. Same thing for Nehemiah and everybody else I can just run through. Same thing for me outside of the Bible. Same thing for me. Same thing for y'all that's building outside of the Bible, outside of the scriptures, outside of the word. It's still being written through you, through me, through us. He the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. He changes not. He ain't gonna change for you. He ain't gonna change because the generation changed. He ain't gonna change because the years changed. No, the same thing they had to do is the same thing we gotta do. Arise and build. Trust and believe it's his loving mercy and his tender mercy and his loving kindness, that will give us the ability to prepare. I'm just telling y'all, I'm here to announce and I'm here to warn. A lot of that stuff that used to fly, it's not going to fly. Y'all going to see a miraculous demonstration of the power of the living God. You're going to begin to say, and I want y'all to record this for those that are listening. I want y'all to record this because people want popcorn prophets. See, real prophets don't go around and be like, yeah, I'm a prophet. It comes with a price tag many ain't willing to pay, including us that's been called to that arena. That's why our lifestyles are different. That's why we don't hang with everybody. That's why we are lonely as baloney. You understand me? We don't walk with nobody. We don't get that benefit. Why? Because you got to be consecrated to hear what thus saith the Lord. You can't be mixed and contaminated with everybody else's opinions and everybody else's problems and everybody else's circumstances and situations. You can't be boggled down by that and still work for the Most High God. That's not how that works. It's a dying. It's a Patmos, island of Patmos. It's a in the wilderness type of death, okay? Where you got to be by yourself. And then you got to be okay with being by yourself so that you can speak on his behalf. You can't be polluted. So I tell people this all the time, record it, write it down, take a snapshot, screenshot, because whatever he says, he bags up. And you know who ain't finna come up over here and say he said something and he didn't say something? Your girl right here, because I fear him, which is the beginning of wisdom. It didn't take for me but one time to see his power. So you had the cat coming up over here talking about Jesus. Listen, I met him in real life. I met him in real life. Ain't no way in the world some type of something else is gonna come snatch me from out of the hood doing the devil's deeds. Okay? That's why he hated me, because I was doing his deeds. I was doing his bidding. And when he lost me, he lost me. I ain't never looked back and never will. There is no good benefit. All I see is pain and destruction that you have caused to generations and families. There's no reason for me to serve you. Your money ain't long enough. You a liar and a deceiver. How you tell somebody to go in there and steal and then they turn around and get caught and they on their own? You feel what I'm saying? Now that's not somebody I want to follow. That's not somebody I want to follow. That you'll go tell me to go do wrong and go do evil and then you turn on me. And then I'm sitting there taking the repercussions and you done moved on to somebody else, causing them to do evil. Now I'm good. I put in my time. And so I don't look back. And that's why I'm able to stand here boldly and say what I'm saying to y'all on tonight. Because I've had to suffer. I've had to endure and go through things and hardships and heartaches and all kind of things that many people do not want to go through. That's why they walk away. They'll go try other stuff. Let me go try over here. Let me tap this. Let me venture into this. Let me burn sage and let me do this. They looking for power because they don't want to relinquish the power. They're looking for power. So they go get into all these other things because you got to be a bona fide, straight up soldier, warrior to be able to endure an invisible battle that you don't get to see. I tell cats all the time because I come from the streets. I come from gangs. This is the hardest gang I've ever been in. I can see my enemies in the streets. No, y'all ain't in no gang. Y'all need to sit down. I don't know what that is. They got y'all deceived. Because that ain't no gang right there. This is a gang where you fighting against people that you don't even see. Spirits and principalities. Do you understand me? You don't even see. You can't even track them or trace them. Now that's a real gang. You're going to be in a war and you're going to be in an army. Sign up for this one right here. And then come holler at me. Because what y'all doing is child's play. It's up over here, right here. This up over here is invincible. It fights everything and everybody. Every time you make a move, it makes a move. I mean, this is a real war. It's a war for your mind. Are you strong enough to stand? It's a war for your soul. It's a war for your mind, your will, your emotions. It's a whole and complete war. You got to walk away from things and cut off people that you genuinely love. Like I said, you got to set a standard. You got to live a certain way. You can't do everything. And that's what people don't want to pay. They want fire insurance and they want blessings and all of this, but they don't want persecution. They don't want to die. So y'all got to wait on folks like myself that have died 1,000 deaths and willing to die 1,000 deaths. That's why when we show up, we got to be respected because we didn't get here freely. See, there's a lot of people that can come out here and give you business and give you information and all of that. It's just money. But find one. And I still say this to myself as I was taking a shower today. I said, I got a whole bunch of, and this ain't no disrespect to nobody's religion. Trust me, I am the most respectable person. Am I very sturdy? Yes. Do I got a degree in sarcasm? Yes. Do I got a whole PhD in throwing these hands? I absolutely do. But I am the most respectful person. I will bow out before I disrespect you because I'm heavy on that respect. Heavy on it. So I won't disrespect you because I don't want to be disrespected. Nevertheless, I said, where are the, and I'm going to start with the church because I'm a kingdom baby, okay? Where's the churches that's out here helping these folks? They're talking about I done went to church and I done had a good service and all of this stuff, and you come out broke. And you know why I'm always harping about broke? Because money answereth all things. You want to know why people is out here scamming and lying and scheming and turning tricks and flips and all of this stuff that they're doing? Because they don't have enough means to take care and provide for their family. And that was never my father's intention for us to be out here broke. Never. My father owns the world. Therefore, I own it. Because I'm an heir and a joint heir. That was never, ever his will for us to be broke. And what do you see? People are resorting to violence and all manner of stuff for money, for filthy lucre's sake. Lying on their taxes, lying to the welfare, lying to the Social Security, lying on applications for loans. I mean, they broke. I guarantee you right now, if you had a meal ticket right now, your life would be different. If you had nobody calling your phone harassing you about a bill being due. If you was able to do the things that you wanted to do for your family and take them wherever you wanted to take your family, life would be different from you. You know how much peace we would have on planet Earth? If everybody had their needs met, that's why you got poor and rich. It's a system that was set up. But I'm like, you know what I'm saying? These people walk out poor, they walk out sick, they walk out defeated, they can't cast out a cockroach. You feel what I'm saying? They up in there making noise, hucking and bucking, shouting and doing all of this stuff. They have no fear of the Most High God at all. Nobody's telling these people how to change their situations. Nobody's telling these people that God wants their situations changed. Giving you your real identity. I'm not a sucker or a slave. That's why I always had a problem with slavery. You trying to pimp me for $9 an hour? Is you crazy? Man, I'm valuable. I may be a single mother with 6 children, but I'm valuable. I know I'm more valuable to be up in here in this hot old warehouse, digging in buckets and putting together Capri Suns. And y'all sit back. Where's the owner? Where's the CEO? Got us up in here like cockroaches. You was late today. So what? Who is you? I wanted to come by and ask, and I take my kid. Man, I'm a grown woman. I'm not asking not another grown person, can I take my kids to the doctors? And can I stay home because mine is not feeling right today? That is slavery. And I always knew something was wrong with that before I knew God. I knew something was wrong with that. That's why I was miserable. That's why I wanted to unalive myself. That's where all those thoughts come from. Because you living beneath your means. You know there's greatness in you. You know that there's more. And you can't attain it. So now you depressed. Now you distressed. Now you grumpy. Now you irritable. Now you tired. Now you wore out. And you think that is life. That's not. That is not life. Period. Never have been, never will be. That is not the life that the Most High God called for us to live. And when he showed me the life that he called me to live, I was like, oh, okay, ain't no going back. I had to lose something to learn. You understand me? Because pain had to teach me what pride would not let me learn. I had to lose something to learn. I had to lose something to learn. And unfortunately, what I lost cannot be given back in this life. And that was the day that I decided, okay, it's a wrap. If I sit here and tell y'all, and if this is blessing y'all over here on TikTok, I'll never come by here and ask y'all for too much or nothing, but for some hearts. Because that get me to the For You page. I want to reach as many people as I possibly can. And you know what makes me feel good? When people actually inbox me or email me or something like that and say, I don't even know how I came across your page. I just came across your page. You just popped up on my timeline. And I just bless God for you. See, that is what makes me feel good. Not money. Mission is what makes me feel good. That you was able to hear my voice and hear my story and be encouraged. Be strengthened. That is what moves me. When I'm able to change people's lives, that is what moves me. Can I show y'all my dance? Because y'all gonna see it. Whenever y'all see this dance, y'all gonna know the backstory behind it, okay? And I don't even know how to do it like that, but check me out. It's just Whenever y'all see me do that dance, okay, just know that I changed somebody's life and that I made my Father proud, because that's all this is about. On minds, making my Father proud. That's it. If don't nobody else want to serve you, make you proud, I do. If don't nobody else want to do what you want them to do, I do. So every time I get to change a life, that's the dance that I'm going to do right there. And that's the backstory behind that dance. When y'all see Dr. Tawana, because you will see me globally. Okay? Period. You will see me global. And whenever you see me do that dance, you should feel privileged that I sat down with you and I told you the backstory behind that. I'm going to change so many lives before I leave this earth. And I will not leave until that mission is accomplished. I've had an atrocity happen to me. So my revenge is not with human beings. My revenge is with the kingdom of darkness. And if you want to come up and come out, baby, I got the power and the keys to bring you out. That's what I come by here to announce. That I didn't just put some fancy slogan behind my name. Oh, Dr. Tawana, the disruptor. No, he gave that name to me. Renamed me from this Jake name, Tawana, which my mother gave me, to Kalila, my Hebraic name, which means lioness of God. Okay? So he gave me that name, the disruptor, because he said, you're going to tear down. I called you to tear down structures and lies. I called you to tear down ideologies. I called you to tear down systems. Most people don't understand. People be arguing and bickering with people. No, y'all just going across the street, baby. I'm going around the world. I don't got time to entertain you devils. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in you. And I know the scoreboard. He ain't never lost a battle. Go sit down somewhere and have fun with yourself. I'm not arguing with somebody who's going across the street or around the block. We don't even rank spiritually on the same spiritual ranking. Why would I waste my time arguing with you? I don't do that. That's why you don't see me doing it. I know my position and I play my part well. I'm born for war. And I'm warring against anything that's trying to keep you imprisoned. That's what I'm warring against. Anything that's trying to keep you stagnated or stuck. To let you know who your identity is. To let you know that what they say you are is not what you are. What he says you are is what you are. What he says you can have is what you can have. Now, whether you believe that or not is not up to me. That's up to you. It ain't even up to the Most High God. That's up to you, whether you're going to take him at his word or not. I just decided to take him at his word. I am the lady from YouTube. I am. My name's Dr. Tawana, the Disruptor. I'm just over here disrupting some demons real quick. And letting my people know that it is time to arise. Nice to meet you, love. Nice to meet you as well. It is time to arise. It is time for you to stand up on your 2 toes. 2 toes, 10 toes, 2 feet. And take back your position. Well, I don't know my position. That's where I come in at. Because I didn't know mine. Let me get back to that. Like I said, the church, they ain't trying to get people out of their situation. The mosque, they not trying to get people out of their situation. The temple, they not trying to get people out of their situation. What I've learned is, they got religion down packed, they got prayer down packed, they got discipline down packed. But where in the world? Let me set up on this. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong or not. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong or not. The only way that anybody else has ever had power over us is because their money was different than ours. Right or wrong? What makes the rich rich and the poor poor? The rich has more money than the poor. Nothing else is different except their fingerprints. That's it. Nothing else is different between a white man and a black man but they money. That's why they can put people in positions to lord over them. That's why they can put people in positions to oppress them just because of money. So y'all want to know why I come by here and I talk to y'all about money? Y'all make some noise in the comments. You want to know why I come by here and talk about money? Y'all let me know in the comment section why your girl show up and talk about money all the time. Why your girl come by here and tell you that my kingdom is not broke and it's not poor. Y'all make some noise in the comments and let me know why y'all think I come by here on the mission that I come by here on. Show ain't for no games. So that you can get an even playing field. That's why. Ain't nothing different between you and them but your money. That's why I show up. so that you can have the type of money that they have, and then you can be equal. Feel what I'm saying? If you got it to go provide for your family and get them prepared, then I do too. Simple as that. And now we're even. And now we're equal. That's the only difference. And that's what my people need to know. Can I tell y'all something? And I'm not flossing on y'all. I used to get $456 a month. A month. I used to get $456 a month. And I used to get about $700 to $800 in food stamps a month. And that was all I had for the month. But when I tell you it feel good to pay yourself $30,000 in a day, not a month, a day, because I'm helping people, that feels good, but it feels good. To pay me what I need. Not what I'm worth, because nobody could ever pay me what I'm worth but God. But to pay me what I need so that I can continue to build feels good. And I want that for y'all. And Father God wants that for y'all. Because you know what would happen? If we all had enough resources to just take care of our family and then spread it abroad and build, what would happen? We would take over. And then the people that oppress and suppress and the devils that use them to do it will no longer have that type of ability, will no longer have that type of control, will no longer have that type of power. Are y'all following me? Put a yes in the chat if you following me, because I'm painting a picture. We will begin to rehabilitate our communities, come together in unity. You understand what I'm saying? Patrol our communities. Look out for one another. Build our communities. We wouldn't be getting ripped off. We wouldn't be in debt. Not like that. We would not. We wouldn't be as stressed out. We would be able to eat what we want to. We wouldn't either have to eat garbage food and get Walmarts and Krogers and food for lesses and stuff. You know, we'll be able to have fresh vegetables and all of that stuff. You understand? In our communities, we would be able to eat off the earth and it not be expensive. Too expensive that we can't afford it. And too far that we can't get to it. You understand? We would be able to tell Planned Parenthood to get the hell up out of our neighborhoods. We will be able to take back our communities and tell the people that come in there and make trillions and billions of dollars to send back to China for them nail shops and that hair that they come in our hoods. And we will be able to tell the other ones who come in with the smoke shops and the blackened mounds, and we will be able to tell all of them, nah, we good. You understand? And that is what the Father wants more than anything. All I can do is come by here and sound the alarm, family, and I'm finna jump up off of here. That my kingdom is not suffering. When the Most High told me in 2020 to get to the land of Goshen, that wasn't an easy thing. I'm born and raised on the West Coast. And I'm a married woman. For those who, with their excuses, you ain't got nothing when it comes to me. My husband knows this. If the Most High say something, I'ma listen. Whether you got a rebuttal or not. I'm sorry, brothers who don't agree with that. And I'm sorry, sisters who don't agree with that. I follow him. And as long as you following him, then I'm going to follow you. And when you fall off that train of following him, then I can no longer follow you. Father said, get up off the West Coast and go to the land where he's going to show me. For some, that would be very difficult because they can't see it, but not for me. Okay? And so I said, look, we're leaving. Had a good job. Now we're leaving. It's time to go. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. Father, you confirm it with him, but I'm out. And we had an apartment full of possessions. You said rent a U-Haul. Where we going? Texas. Okay, what part? Dallas. That's all We did not have no place when we got here. Like the people that like to have everything all in order and have all my chips laid out. No, that's not moving by faith. I said, if we got to get an extended stay, that's where we going. That's where he said go, because that's where he going to prosper me. He showed me a very big, large field, like a harvest, like wheat. I'm like, okay. And I'm in Hustle City. I'm in Los Angeles, California. Hustle City. I got out of debt in Los Angeles just doing Uber alone. And it wasn't for that many hours. Didn't work on no weekends. Went out Monday through Friday from like 6 to 8 a.m. Then switched that bad boy over to like Uber Eats to like 11 a.m. and I'm at home making very good money, and got myself out of debt. But when you say go, everything that I was doing had to stop and be halted. And so we came. Maybe 2 days before we got here, we found an apartment that would allow us to rent temporarily, because he told me, you're going to buy a house. And I said, okay. My credit score ain't that great, but if you say so, don't even worry about your credit. He had me sow a seed, one seed for me and one seed for my husband for $132. He said, I want you to give this to somebody. I want you to give one for yourself and one for your husband. And I want you to name that seed and command that seed to be the seed that you're going to get your house. And I did. And then I started applying for my house. And you know what they told me? No, your credit score. I said, look, I beg to defer. And I'm sharing this for some reason. Why he's leading me this way tonight, I don't know. But I'm sharing this for some reason. They told me, no, your credit ain't good. And it's something about when you have a seed planted in the ground. It's like you can't tell me no, because it's like I planted for that. You might not be the one that's going to help me, but I planted for that. So that was my attitude. Versus had I not been obedient and sowed that seed, I would have been like, oh, well, it might not be my time right now. I'll just wait another year or whatever. But there was a boldness and a confidence that actually arose within me to say, yeah, it might not be with you, but it's my time, he said. And then the one that I found, he had me tell the lady who looked like she didn't like us. And that's why it's important not to judge people, because looks can be deceiving. She looked like she was one of them kind that did not like us. And I said, you know what? This woman look a little, I don't know. He was like, I want you to tell her that she gonna help you buy your house. And that this is a kingdom initiative. And if she help you buy your house, I will heal her body. And I'm like, I'm not finna tell that woman that. No. That lady looked like she don't even like us. And when I called her on the phone, she was like, hey, hello, what's up? I was like, did this lady just sound like me? She's like, yeah, my name Miss Lisa. How you doing? Okay, give me your information. She went and she worked them numbers and she called back. She was like, yeah, I can get you approved. I'm like, am I being punked right now? Is this real? And so she went ahead and ran the numbers and they came back and they said, look, well, her credit score is a little bit messed up. He said, I want you to tell her that. I want you to tell her that if she help you get this house, I'm going to heal her body. I'm up in here debating like, nah, I ain't finna tell her that. I don't even know if she knows you or not. I'm not gonna tell her that. He said, tell her what I said. And it took me all day to type it. So I typed a whole book. I don't know if you know God or not. That's how I started it off. But I felt led to tell you this. She picked up the phone. She called me. She was like, I'm on it. Thank you. And when I tell you that they pressed me, listen to me clearly. Buying a house is a whole nother demonic entity because it was never, that's why they had redlining and all of that. It's a system that was put in place to keep us. That's why they had no black towns and all of this, because it was a system. That's why the capital was different. That's why the financing options was different, because it was a system put into place for us to never succeed. So when I faced that demon, y'all, it was another demon. I was so wore out after 3 months. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was wore out. And I wanted to quit and I wanted to throw in the towel many of times. We would have money in the bank and they'd be like, well, where did this come from? Drug money. That was the hardest thing. I'm like, I've never dealt with racism like that. I work earnestly. Well, we can't use that because that just came into the bank account and that wasn't seasoned for 60 days. It was a fight. I told the woman, I said, look, I'm going to tap out. It ain't that serious for me. Because they doing too much. Even the people where we were faxing the documents over back and forth to them, every time they try to hit us with something, it was like, here we go. Hit us with another thing. Here we go. Hit us with another. This went on for 3 months. It was a whole entity. And I kept hearing the father say, this will break the back of poverty. I need you to stay in this fight. This is not about you. It's about the people that you're going to be able to show how to start and close on a house in 30 days. It's not about you. I didn't want to hear that because it was tumultuous. Even the people where we were faxing the documents and even the people that we were calling the bank to get this document and that document. It was like, what is going on? I'm like, I don't even know. And I called Miss Lisa and I said, Miss Lisa, I can't do this. You know what that lady told me? She said, well, if you can't, I can. You just go ahead and sit down. See, because God told you that I will be healed. And what you don't know is that I have smoked cigarettes for 47 years. I need my healing. So if you can't do it, then let me do it. Just please move out my way. Just let me do this, please. Shut me completely up. Let me tell you something. When God says yes, no man can say no, not even you. She got us in that house. Do you understand? Me! That woman worked that. We in the second house now. And that was the rock that took Goliath down. And don't think for a second that my husband wasn't like, so God told you that we're gonna buy a house. Are you going back to work at the post office? How we gonna pay this? Cause we was just in California paying Section 8. And you told me that God said leave the Section 8 behind. So how is we finna pay this? And then when they start doing the numbers and it was like, your mortgage is gonna be this much, he was like, okay, so you finna go to work. And the father told me, you will not be permitted to go back to work. If you go back to work, something bad will happen. You will stay home and you will tend to your children and raise your children from home. You will not go back to work. You will let go of the food stamps and you will let go of that Section 8. And what I give you will be greater than what they've ever given you. I can take care of you greater. He said, and if you don't give it back, you will be going to federal prison because what I'm going to give you will cause you to go to federal prison for fraud in the system. Give it back. My husband was like, well, maybe we can bring it and then let somebody else use it because it was still a crutch to him. If all else failed, because you said, God said this, then we will have a crutch to fall back upon. And I'm like, we're not going to do that. We got at that house, and 1 month after we got into the house, matter of fact, it wasn't even a month before we got into the house, the pandemic hit. Couldn't move, couldn't go nowhere. He was like, you ain't working? No, he told me not to go back, and I fear him more than I fear you. I'm not going back. You going to make it work, or he going to bless your job or whatever he going to do, but I'm not going back to work. And for 3 years, we lived in that home, never missed a mortgage payment. He gave us more wealth, not money, because money ain't wealth. Peace is wealth. Favor is wealth. Resources is wealth. And abundance is wealth. Favor is wealth. An army around you is wealth. It's a great variety of definition of what wealth is. Land is wealth. And he did not lie. So I tell people all the time, I bought my house for 132 times 2, $264 by faith. And when it was time to go from up over there, I was like, look, it's time to go and get something better. My husband's like, he already know not to even look at me sideways now. When I tell you he has been so good to me because I trusted him. Now, how many people you know gonna do that? He made me leave the apartment with the Section 8 furniture and everything up in it. Do you understand me? All of the stuff that you had back then, leave it, take your clothes and your important documents if that's what you want, and get up out of here. Because this is the land where he wanted to prosper me. He couldn't do it in California once I got out of California. He said the reason why you couldn't prosper there is because the environment was not cultivated for prosperity. That environment is cultivated for hustle. And that's why everybody there hustles. You don't even have time to say hi and bye to your family. Just working yourself to death. And then when I went back south to Alabama, everybody there was just big on sports and religion and poverty. Living in trailer homes, and the land wasn't cultivated. So I'm sharing this on tonight. You got to do what he said when he said. And you got to go to the place that he wants you to go to because he knows all things. And you got to connect with the people that he wants you to connect to because he knows all things. It's not about what you want to do. It's about what he wants to do through you. A lot of the times people are suffering because they lack obedience. You trying to go all around the way except the right way. Do you know what he put on the inside of you will pay you and your future generations? You will build something that will outlast and outlive all future generations. Because that's what he did for me. Took a girl from the hood, y'all. Check that out. Took a girl from the hood. When I tell you I'm tatted up, all of that, my name was out there in the streets. And now the hood folks call me on the phone and be like, man, look, you was crazy. And if God could do that for you, he can dang on sure do that for me. One of my cousins I push much with. To hear him speaking about God and how he watches me on YouTube, I was like, what? The folks from the hood, what you doing? You make more money than me. I'm on the lower side, bro. That's what I'm doing. I ain't getting nothing different but switch lanes. And now this ain't no dope deal. It's a hope deal on mine. That's it. Well, shoot, I wanna hook up and do what you do. If you're willing to do what I did, then you can have what I have. He's no respecter of person. He's no respecter of person. I'm here to announce that to y'all. He's no respecter of person. Shut the door, Gooey. Shut the door, mama. No, go out with your little, go out. I'll be out in just a minute, okay? Revelation Worlds, go out. Hold on, y'all. Let me get you out. Juicy wanted y'all to hear her vegetables. She likes watching VeggieTales. Nevertheless, if y'all want to know, because there's a lot of people, and I know this. What is Dr. Tawana over there doing? I'm doing kingdom. If you want to have what I have, you can. If you want to do what I'm doing, you can. I'm here to announce that to you. You just got to do what I did. And you can have what I have. Well, what did you do? I had to isolate myself from folks. I had to shut off some stuff. I used to be one always spending all my time on social media because I was bored at the house, That was a whole habit I had to break. I had to learn discipline. I had to learn how to prioritize my life. That no, you ain't finna scroll on that social media for 4 hours watching everybody else's business. That's why you ain't got none. You finna build your business. And I had to cut off some friends because they wasn't ready to build the kingdom. And some of them felt like, dang, she just leaving us. Well, I invited you to come along. If you're going to be a hindrance to me, then I got to drop you like a bad habit. Let me cast aside every yoke of sin, a bondage that so easily besets me from running this race. You ever pay attention in the Olympics when they run real light? Which runner have you ever seen with jogging pants on and weights and leg muscle weights and wrist weights and all of that stuff? You see them next to naked. They clothes so thin, paper thin. Shirt and shorts. The heaviest thing on them is their cleats. But they run light. So I had to let some people go and leave some people behind. That wasn't an easy task. Some of y'all can't have what you need because you afraid to let people go. They gonna talk about me. They gonna talk about you anyway. Matter of fact, let me help y'all. They talking about you right now. Smiling in your face, talking about you behind your back. You might as well, if you're gonna get talked about, you might as well do something and be talked about. And let me help you. Your family ain't gonna support you. Why? Because they don't believe. They think you're crazy. Why? Because God didn't tell them to do what you're doing. So they think you crazy. Ain't none of that stuff gonna happen. Well, we'll see. Let me go ahead and build. Y'all keep on bull crapping around over there. Let me build. And when it's time to go on in, then I'll go on in. And then you'll be thanking me. Somebody got to stand up. We all can't perish. It's the problem. Y'all been so bamboozled and caught up and all this other stuff that we ain't got nothing built and we behind. Yeah. So I want to encourage y'all tonight. Somebody encourage tonight. Let me know I ain't just rambling on. I know I ain't rambling because I was sent to tell you it is time to arise. Stop trying to wait on everybody else. Stop trying to believe in everybody else to do it. Stop trying to wait till your money is right and all that. It ain't gonna never be right. Now is the time. Now is the time. You got way too many gifts up inside of you. And if you want to know the recipe, just let God be God in your life. Stop running from Him. You know what He used to bless me? My story. Tawana, I'm not as strong as you. Yes, you are. Who the hell told you you're not? Some lying spirit, and you entertained it. I stopped saying that because I used to be like, oh, I don't know what I would do if I lost my kid. I don't know. I'm getting through it. I'll never get over it, but I'm getting through it. I am getting through it. And I'm proud of myself. I thank the Most High God because I see people who they lost kids and they drunk. I'm not drunk, y'all. I do not drink. I'm not saying that boastful. I'm still in my right mind. I'm not a vigilante. I'm not around here trying to kill people. You feel what I'm saying? I'm actually took my pain and turned that into power to help other people. Like, that is phenomenal. Go, daddy. Go, daddy. That's what I love. Because I should be in a mental asylum. I should be on drugs. That's what the devil wanted for me. I should have been and lost my mind, but it wasn't until that point that I now see, dang, girl, you strong. Stop underestimating yourself. And now I tell myself, if I'm getting through that, I can get through anything. If I'm getting through that, I can get through anything. I can get over your goodbye. I can get over your talk about. I can get over your backbiting, baby. I can get over you not liking me. Do you understand me? When you suffer the way that I have suffered, I can get over all of that. All of that is small. All of that is small. So it ain't no, oh, this is going to be too hard. No, that's not. That was too hard. Every time I got to think about my son in the dirt, that's hard. Every time. Every time I got to think about, dang, what his teeth look like? That's hard. Dang, I wonder what he smell like. Wow, what would it be like if he was sitting around? You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, this is another creation day, birthday, or something that I don't get to say. Wow, I don't ever get to take a whole family photo because my family ain't home no more. Wow. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. I stopped saying what I'm unable to do because I can do all things. Whatever I don't know to do, I change my confession. I may don't know how to do it right now, but I'm going to learn it. And ain't nothing going to stop me. Have anybody ever been like me when I said I was going to go to school and I was going to graduate? Matter of fact, everything that I have said that I was going to do, you know how they tell you don't ever say never? I saw my mom on drugs. And I said that as a young girl, I ain't going to never smoke no dope. I ain't going to never do crack. Can anybody relate? And they be like, don't ever say never. I said, when I said it as a child, I said it with authority because it took so much from us. I said never. I ain't gonna never smoke no crack. You can't pay me to do a strong drug. Can't nobody testify. I don't even take Tylenol codeine. I'm cool. You just had a baby, you got cut, and you want some pain medicine? Hell no. I don't want none of that. I don't want anything that's addicting because I seen what addiction does. I'm 44 years old and still can say firmly, I ain't never did no hard drugs and never will. Marijuana, you call that marijuana, that come from the earth with some seeds up in it. I'm sorry. If you call that hard, then that's the hardest drug I done did. I don't like drinking alcohol because it spirits, wine and spirits. I don't need nothing possessing me. That thing make me turn into a demon. I fight everybody, so I don't drink spirits. I don't drink spirits on the inside of me. I only want one spirit on me and in me, and that's the spirit of the living God. That's it. That's it. That's all I want. Okay? But I'm clothed in my right mind, and I'm here to announce And just like God kept me, I'm no different than you. And that's why he used such a filthy rag as me, so he can show you. I look like you, sound like you, come from some of the same backgrounds and places many of you who follow me come from. And them same family members that used to laugh, now they be like, can you help me? Of course, I can. You ain't never got to give me no apology. I apologize for myself. I was never meant to be like y'all. I wasn't born to be like y'all. But you gonna respect me. And don't ever disrespect me. Because what I built for y'all. And the very one that you said, she got all them 6 kids. She ain't gonna never get married. Baby been married 16 years and counting. She ain't gonna never have nothing. Baby, I done wrote multiple books on multiple pieces of property. Don't ever put your mouth and say what somebody cannot do, because you ain't God. And he takes the people like me to shut y'all up. Well, I'm the black sheep of the family. Good. Because you the one that he want to show all the white sheep just how much he can do with you. If that's what you want to call yourself, the black sheep of the family. No, you just peculiar. You different. And he calls you to be separate. And they ain't gonna never like you. You like you. And don't ever change that. All my relatives know. Put some respect on it. You said all of that then, but now you should always, and I've always been that one. When they told me you ain't gonna have kids, I looked at that doctor and told that doctor, I'll be back. Baby, I done had 3 and gonna have another one, okay? Sometime soon I'm gonna have another one. By the time I get 45, I'm gonna push another one out. Period. Because you don't get to dictate if I get to have kids or not. You're not God. Who the hell you think you are? My husband will tell y'all, I'm not just sitting here chit-chatting with y'all. Well, you can't have that car. Now, God said I can have it, and you will not sell it off this lot until you give it to me. Matter of fact, it will depreciate. This building will go out of business if you don't hire me. What you mean? If you don't rent to me, you will never rent to anybody else. That thing will sit there on, you will lose more money letting it sit there. Why? Because I'm a ruler. I was told to be fruitful, multiply, replenish the earth, subdue it, and have dominion. I'm here to dominate. Who do you think you are? You don't get to tell me no. Now, if you say no, I got to pump my brakes. But you are a mere man. You don't get to tell me no. You don't get to tell me that poverty is going to be my portion. You don't get to tell me that I'm not going to have enough to feed my children. You do not get to tell me, calm down, Tawana, because you're going to keep that voice intact. You do not get to tell me how much food I can buy a month and how much I can spend on myself and what type of lifestyle that I want to give to my sons and my daughters and my grandchildren. You don't get to tell me that. That's the only difference between me and you. Is that I believe God. I'm not one of them ones that just around here preaching something. No, I believe it. And let me tell y'all this, so you can know how much I believe. Within the next month or 2, you're gonna see me make another $100,000. Why? Because I'm like, I need $100,000, and that's what I need. That's gonna set me up. I mean, I can do $1 million. I got the blueprint to do $1 million. But I want to show y'all how easy it is to do 100K, and then we'll move on, okay? So within the next 60 days, I'm gonna show y'all receipts. Your girl, Dr. Tawana Worlds, is gonna do $100,000, period. And ain't no devil in hell gonna stop me. How many of y'all want to go with me? I'm already pretty close to that. But I'm just gonna say 60 days. But I'm already pretty close to that. Nobody gets to dictate to me what I'm going to do and what I'm not going to be able to do. Time is up for that. It's a hostile kingdom takeover, okay? My name is Dr. Tawana Worlds, and I'm done disrupting. I just wanted to come by here and share that with y'all. I don't say that from a place of arrogance. I say that from a place of confidence. The earth is my Father's and the fullness thereof. And I don't care the color of your skin or the color of your hair or the color of your car. You don't get to tell me no. You don't get to tell me that you finna come do something to me and my family. And I'm finna sit back and let you do that. You don't get to tell me that you're gonna mess up the earth and block out the sun and that we're gonna go somewhere into one of these and you setting up this stage so that you can depreciate and all of that. You don't get to tell me that. And I'm finna sit back and watch y'all do that. I wish I would. Okay, since you building something, I'm gonna build something. And mine's gonna be fortified and resolute. How many of y'all believe that I have been given the ability to know where we need to go and how we need to do it? See, that's what I'm saying. Most people don't want to do what I've done. For 1 year straight, I prayed to the Most High, what do we need to do to help your people? Because I seen this war coming. Father, how am I going to help your people? I seen the sword. I had dreams about it, open visions about what was coming to my people. You don't wonder why I show up. People just think I'm showing up. I'm not like them. I can have all these systems and all of this stuff, but who do I keep coming back to? My people. And I do have all of these systems. And even when other people be like, look, leave them alone and leave it alone, I'm still here. Because he will never leave you alone. Hear me tonight. Your Father will never leave you alone. You can leave him alone all you want to. He will never leave us alone. We are a peculiar people. We are a chosen generation. We are a royal priesthood. He will never leave his people alone. You can go off and do and dibble and dabble whatever you want to. He will still always be your God. And that's what I had to learn the hard way. But grateful for it. He will never stop pursuing us. We are his people, and the world knows that. We all are his creation, but we are not all his children. And the Father wants his children to arise. I'm talking to his children. My children know my voice. I'm talking to you on tonight. Who are you? Just let me know. He's talking to me. That's all I want to know. He's talking to me. Because that's what I'm here for tonight. Yellow be real talk. What's up, love? I love y'all. How many of y'all know that I love y'all? I do. I don't come out all the time, and I'm not like a real people's person. But I love y'all. And the Father loves y'all. And there's a lot of times behind the scenes that I'm crying and that I'm weeping because of his love for you. Okay? So he's shown me the way. And like I said earlier, everybody's trying to consume for you right now. Trying to get and take and grab and come and buy and buy and buy. I just want to leave y'all with this. Now is not the time to buy. Now is the time to build. Invest in the gift that God has given to you. And once you invest in that, he will expeditiously grow you and do more for you than you have ever seen in your wildest imagination. If you put away the fear, if you put away the ideologies and all of the stuff that people told you you wasn't going to never be able to do, if you put that away and trust the God in you, God will not fail you. Build something that he can bless. He gave me that. He said, Noah built something that I could bless. Build something that he can bless. He will bless it if you build it. Don't sit around and be like the unwise virgins who didn't have no oil and waited until the last minute to try to go get some. Be like the wise ones and build you something he can bless. Okay? Got a couple opportunities for y'all that I do want to announce because he gave me permission to do so. He said, this is the path that I'm taking my people into because this is the accelerated way to take back the wealth. He's not calling us to take back employee money. He's calling us to take back wealth because he's calling us to buy and invest in land, buy and invest in gold, and buy and invest in silver. Precious metals, different things of that sort. And he's called us to build cities of refuge for what's coming. That's what he called us to do. He's calling us to build cities of refuge for what's to come. The harvest is plentiful. And Abba Father's going to need somewhere for his people to go to. But he showed me this, and I'll say this. This is what he showed me. And this is how he said you able to. I could not answer you. My screen went black, but I can hear you. That's all right, as long as you can hear me, love. This is what he showed me. Hey, sister, I did not know that was you. Bless you, love. Bless you. Glad to see you, Sister Cornell. This is what he showed me, and I'm going to share this with y'all, and then I'm going to leave. He said, I used Joseph in a time of famine to become the wealthiest man. I used the woman with the cruse of oil in a time of famine to become the wealthiest woman. He said, and right now, if my people will get in position, and they will listen and they will buy and they will do what I'm telling them to do, he's going to bless you exceedingly abundantly above all that you can ask or think. And what do I mean by that? Pretty soon, there are some that are of the fold, but they are out. And so they got to be chastened and chastised. And they're going to have to go through some persecution. But they're going to wake up. And when they implement these new set of laws, because they're doing them slowly but surely, they rolled out a whole bunch of them January 1st. That is not for our good. But when they are actually manifested, where you can't go into certain buildings and facilities. I don't know if I read this to y'all the other day, but they have been secretly tracking us since April 1st of 2022. And simply what this means is, we, the government, will not tell you that you can't fly. The airlines will turn you away from flying. So they put it like this so that people are not saying the government is trying to control us. They put it in a way where we won't tell you that you can't fly, but the airlines will. We will not tell you that you cannot rent, but the apartment complex will refuse to rent to you. We will not tell you that you can't go in the grocery store, but the grocery store will ban you from coming in. So they done got together with your medical doctor, the hospital, the grocery stores, the apartment complexes. And now, so that the government doesn't seem tyrannical and then turn this into a third world country, they have paid with incentives and enforced, just like they enforce those jobs. If they do not have this thing, they can't work here anymore. It's going to be the same way for the renting industry, housing industry, food industry, clothing industry, hospital care. Do you know why we need hospitals? Because you're not going to be able to enter them soon without having that status, aka mark of the you know what. You will not, family. So that's why the Father is saying we need to do something right now. And he is allowing us to do it. And he said, this is the fastest way that I am going to be able to get my people the wealth that they need to build rapidly. Anything related to transportation, it's going to get you some right now money. Do you know that you could be paying yourself $15,000 a week having 2 trucks? And that's not 18-wheelers, that's box trucks. You can actually be making yourself about $10,000 a week, 12,000, excuse me, 10 to 12,000 with a Sprinter or a cargo van. What job has ever paid y'all that much money a week, let alone a month? It would take every 3 months to get $10,000, 9 to 5. At the end of the year, you barely at 40,000. Y'all can take a little bit and turn it into a lot. Literally. They say, oh, it's $15K to get this started. You're going to make that back in 1 month. Don't go get no semi and get $50,000 a month. That is how you grow your money. Now I'm not consuming, I'm investing and growing my money. And then I'm going to take some of that and grow some more. And then it becomes a habit, habitual. Now you got so much in bank accounts and stuff that you don't even know how to maneuver them. Now you got to hire on people to help you carry all of this harvest. If you tracking with me, just put a yes in the chat. That's how my Father works. And that's how his kingdom works. That's why his kingdom has always been and will always be about sowing and reaping. The world tells you to buy and sell. And that is why if you are not out of the world system, you will not be able to buy, sell, or trade. Are you following me? That's why we got to get out of their system. Because except the man, every man taketh a mark, he will not be able to buy, sell, or trade. God's kingdom work on sowing and reaping. Whatever a man shall sow, that shall he also reap. As long as the earth remains, there will always be seed, time, and harvest. If you sow sparingly, that man shall also reap sparingly. If you sow bountifully, you shall reap bountifully. If you give, it will be given back to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and run it over shall men give into your bosom. If you sow to the flesh, you will reap corruption. If you sow to the spirit, you will reap everlasting life. Are y'all following me? That is the protocol of the kingdom. And that's why the world has always kept us out of the kingdom. But I'm here to announce to you, stop consuming and start investing. Because that is how you will grow what you need to. And that is how your wealth will outlive you and your future generations. You write a book once, you get paid forever, right? That's sowing your time to write it and reaping the harvest of your time that you sowed. Hello, somebody. You sitting on millions of dollars. You won't write the book. Why? Well, that's too painful. I don't have time. Make the time. Deal with the pain. Turn your pain into power. Help somebody else out and let God bless it. Build him something he can bless. Period. You ain't got nothing for him to build. For him to bless. You ain't built nothing. So therefore, he can't bless nothing. Start the business. Start the ministry. Start the book. Start the food pantry. The greatest time he blessed me was when I took half of my food stamps and helped somebody else eat. Baby, let me tell you something. People was coming up to me, giving me gold dollar coins and all kind of stuff. Because the king gives the greater gifts. I didn't have shoes or nothing. I was just complaining. Man, I didn't move down here, trusted you to move to Missouri, and I ain't got nothing. He said, well, what do you got? I said, I ain't got nothing but some food stamps. Take half of that and go give it to somebody else. Invest it so I can give you something back. greater. Somebody came and bought me a whole 500 pairs of shoes. Now he said, now your kids got shoes. Give them some and give the rest away to those who ain't got none. And then they said, you know what? I just lost my business. I got all this hair. He said, do your girl's hair and then give all the rest of it away. Oh, I got all these clothes. Here, give your kids some clothes and give the rest of it away. Give me something I can bless. But a man who hoards, his hands is always clenched, can never receive. I hope this is helping somebody on tonight. I'm just giving y'all principles. You want to know what Dr. T did? I ain't did nothing hard. I ain't did nothing spectacular or special. I follow principles. And I was willing to pay the sacrifices to discipline myself, to hear from the Father, and to go and do what he said to do. So I got some opportunities for y'all and I'm out. Like I said, everything pertaining to transportation is going to be very lucrative. And this is the reason why I say get into transportation. It's because it's lucrative here. But we also got a group over in Nigeria. Now, this is what I love the most. We didn't help them start a transportation because they need to get to school and to work. And they can use their cars and their bikes to make money, making $3,000 a month in transportation. That's a lot for in Africa. If you wanted to go to South America, transportation is still needed there. If the Most High called you to return home or pick up and go somewhere, you can always do it wherever. That's what the Father showed me. He said, that's why I want y'all to get into that field. The world stops if transportation stops. If all trucks came to a halt within 8 hours, this whole country would be bankrupt. Medication, food, everything would stop. Get into that while you still have time. Government contract is the accelerated way. I just sold somebody $36 billion for those who can power wash. And if you can't power wash, then I can hire somebody who can and pay them $250,000. And now I'm just sitting up with $750,000. Now that's enough for me to go build what I need. I ain't had to touch no cement, touch no power wash. I paid the people who can do it, and because I control the contract, I just paid myself $750,000 for the next 20 years. That's guaranteed. It is a contract. Cannot be forsaken, cannot be suspended. It's a legal binding contract. For the next 20 years, my kids gonna go into a recession. You wonder why they ain't tripping? Go ahead into a recession. I got a contract. I don't care what kind of currency y'all get, y'all got to pay me. It's written. It's a contract. I can take you to court. And I can bankrupt this nation should you breach this contract. Y'all following me? Okay? So here's what I got. And if you want to do $1 million with me, then you can get in my Millionaire Monarch. At the end of last year, I ran a sale for $5K. And then at the beginning of the year, I put it up to $25K. I done showed y'all over and over how people come to me and get $25K after talking to me 10 minutes, get in my programs. I done showed y'all that. You invest $5K, boom, you got $25K, $31K, $30K, whatever the case may be. Some of y'all watching me right now. If I don't know how to do anything else, I know how to get you some more money. And I don't want you to just get some more money so you can go spend the money. I want you to get some more money so you can learn the principle of investing. Grow your money. Period. So I have the dispatching. That's something that you can do low overhead. I know a lot of y'all email me. I had so many different things going on about a week or two ago. I have made this the most affordable list Because all you need is a cell phone, Wi-Fi connection, and to get your butt up early. If you can do that, you can make 6 figures from your house. Dispatching. We're going to show you where to go, where the people at that need your services, how to get on the load boards, do everything that you need. We're not going to leave you hanging and leave you half done. No, we're going to tell you everything that you need to know to go start making you some money. We're going to even show you how to create your flyer and then how to run it. Look, boom. Now you ain't got to, well, am I going to find customers and clients? I can show y'all a group that I let artificial intelligence grow to up to 4,000 people. Now I got people that I want and that wants my services. So now I got to deal with, oh, well, if they really supposed to be here or not, blah, blah. No, I ain't got to deal with that. No, I already targeted the people that I wanted, and they went on ahead and said, yeah, I'm the one that you want. And so now I have a whole group. And now they're asking me, is there a group? I sure got a group for you. It's a paid group. Sure do. I'm growing into about 100,000, maybe 200,000, and then I'm gonna turn around and say, all of those that's in this group, if you would like to do A, B, and C, D, and E, it's a Netflix subscription for $97. Out of 100,000, 1,000 say yes. I just paid myself $97,000 every single month at $97 per month. That's my millionaire monarch. See, right now I'm live, but you're gonna see this play again, and it's gonna say Tawana is live, and I'm not gonna be live. I'm gonna be asleep, and I'm gonna be making money in my sleep. See, these are $1 million machines. That's what I want to teach you in my millionaire monarch. So I got the freight. I mean, not the freight broker. We're not doing that right now. We're not doing that right now. Get it together, Tawana. We're doing dispatching. 6 figures from home in your phone. Single mothers. I showed up for you. Do you understand me? If you a single mama, do this right from your house and get you some extra money. Get the hell off of welfare. Get the hell off of Section 8. Give the government back their stuff. Do what you can while you can before they switch up the game on you, because they're going to switch it up. Everything that went from brick and mortar to virtual, so while it's still available, get in now. Stop being foolish with your money. Make an investment in you. It's $97. $97. And then you can make more from that. And now you're able to invest into other programs that you so desire to do. It's $97. Make you a 6-figure income. You got people like my husband and my clients that need dispatchers. Catch that with 2 hands. So if I show you how to do it, now I got clients. Okay? That we need to do it. Ding, 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 ding. Okay? Y'all don't mind my nails, okay? Don't mind my nails. They broke. And I don't even care. I'm not caught up in materialistic stuff. I know some of you are like, she said up on, because I done seen some of y'all comments. So I'm going to just let you know right now, if I want to go get them fixed, I can. But don't mind my nails. Pay attention to the message. $97 investment. Once you get your $97 back, you in profit. That's how I look at things. If I can't get my money back, then you can't get my money. If what I'm investing in don't show me a profit, then I don't want that. My husband be like, you want to go here? You want to do that? You want to buy that? Y'all see my Walmart ring? I only wear the upgraded ring after 14 years if I'm going somewhere amongst, the great, the powerful, the influential. Other than that, this Walmart ring been rocking for 10 years. Walmart. You want that? No, I don't want that. You know what I could do with that? I can go build something else. No, we're not doing all that. Materialism, all of that stuff is not for me. Y'all see, I still got on Walmart sweats. You feel what I'm saying? Walmart up over here, and my socks. And y'all see how I get to sit in my house with my socks on and my pajamas and make money from my house? Did y'all want to learn how to do it or not? Because that's what I showed up for. Okay? $97 for the dispatching. What else did I offer y'all? Government contracts. Look, check this out. I changed it up to 5K, but I'm going to do it for 1K. I can show you right now where to go get you $50,000 for providing some bread for the government. Don't go start no transportation company and then sell those services to the government. Y'all see my sister got on here, Jennifer. I call her my sister because she's my sister, just like I call y'all my brothers. She invested $2,500 last year into the wealth encounter and then came up on this bad boy and let all of y'all know that for her $2,500 investment, baby girl did $450,000. She's up there with me in 1 year. And just invited me to her empowerment center that she just opened up. Got 3 trucks and a party bus and a whole center and now hiring folks. Not to mention a young man up in Las Vegas killing it in the sprinter game. Or my sister here in Texas, Jackie. I mean, I can name them. I can call names all day long. We ain't just doing it for us. We're doing it for everybody that will allow us to do it, okay? If you want us to build it out, we're doing that for $4,000, and that does not come with the fleet. My husband will build you out your own transportation company, your MC. He will show you how to leverage your MC number. You know people that's in transportation and they don't got their own authority. Go ahead and make $1,900 a week leasing your authority. Get them off the plantation and y'all eat together. It's a simple thing, okay? That's what I'm saying. It's ways to do this. Go ahead and run you up a bag of $250,000 in credit, and don't go get you 4 or 5 businesses because now you got $1 million in business credit. And then don't go put some LLCs in your kids' names, and then go get you a trust and put your LLCs under that trust. And now you live tax-free, money-free. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm letting y'all in for government contract. I'm showing y'all where the wealth is at. That's all I'm going to lead you to is government contract. And I'm only going to leave this up here for y'all. I ain't promoted it nowhere else. You want to get into the government contract. If you didn't get in the last time, it's 1K. And I will let y'all in. And I will show you right now. Matter of fact, let me turn my screen on. I'm going to show y'all some money right now. Let me share my screen real quick. Here's Unison Marketplace. Hold on. Y'all got to jump up over here on YouTube or either Facebook to see it, okay? Because I can't flip the screen around up over here on TikTok. I was supposed to go at 7:35, and I'm still here at 7:45. Bless my whole soul. Here we go, right here. Hold on one second. Here, my husband in there getting a hold of them kids. Where am I at? Come on, Tawanda, get it together. Get it together. Here we go. And then where is she at? Oh, okay. Let me show y'all a couple things. If y'all want to see with your eyes tonight, then you got to jump up over here on YouTube or Facebook because I can't turn all the phones around, okay? So some of y'all be want to see stuff. Let me go ahead and sign in real quick. All opportunities, 322 opportunities, okay? If I just came in here and typed in women owned, if I just came in here and typed in minority owned, you'd be surprised, you'd be shocked. For sure. All right, where am I at? Did I just sign in? Hold on. Something going on. Let me stop the screen real quick and then redo it. Okay, here we go. See this right here? What do they want? This is right here in Tallahassee. This is a market. They want some freaking meat or bread or something like that. What do they want? Special dietary foods and specialty preparations. It's the DOJ, the Department of Justice. The folks who enslaved a lot of folks want you to look. All they want you to do is come buy them some fish fillet. They want 12 of those. They want 18 ounces of beans and franks, beans and winnies. They want 12 of those. They want 16 ounces of chicken wing meal consisting of 5 ounces. All they want you to do is go get this for them. Exactly what they asked for. Cheese omelet meal. They want Spanish omelet meal. They want you to go shopping for them. That's it. See how much this contract is. How much they giving for this names code? Let's see. They ain't got that one up here. Let me go back, find another one. They want some sugar. Let me see how much this is. Y'all see what I'm saying? Sugar. They want some sugar and beans, y'all. Oh, it's the same people. They just want some sugar. They want 4,000 packs or bags of sugar. That's all day long, $50,000, $60,000. Let me try to jump up over here real quick and show y'all something else. Hold on. I just showed y'all. But let me go up over here. Look. This was for, who was this one for? Let me go see what this one was for real quick. And then I got to go because my husband up in here. This is for personal care services. This is for beauty salons. You see it right here. Beauty salon. This is for those who offer wigs and hair and anything in the personal care space. Let me show y'all what these sisters and guys. Okay, as you can see, this business right here is called Reaching Our Sisters Everywhere. They got a contract starting on 9/29/2021. The contract ends on September 29, 2023. It's only a 2-year contract. 2 years. And look at the amount of money that they got for a 2-year contract. $1,195,278. They will get that over 2 years. Over 2 years. You understand me? Look. Play with it if you want to. So I got that available for y'all. $1,000 if you want to get in on that. You might want to go ahead and jump in on that tonight. I don't have the link charged to my head, not to my heart. But if you email me now, I still have about an hour or so to be up, okay? If you email me now, I still have about an hour or so to be up. I will send you over the information. It's $1,000. I just showed you 1 million. Now imagine investing 1,000 and reaping $1 million. Okay, my millionaire monarch. I'm gonna bring that down to 5K. It's at $25,000. If I'm gonna show you where to go get $25,000 at, okay, 5K is a drop in the bucket. If you're gonna do $1 million with me, if you're gonna be able to access my stages, we're doing movies, we're doing documentaries, we're doing a whole bunch of stuff in the Millionaire Monarchs. So much so that I ain't got all that time to tell you tonight. Y'all didn't heard me say it before. I'm gonna do $1 million with you. We're gonna have $1 million machine. We're gonna let AI build out a whole bunch of $1 million. If y'all want to know how Dr. T pays herself $20,000 a day, I'm gonna give y'all the juice and the sauce of the Millionaire Monarch. How to do it. Okay? That's what I gotta say. That's what I got for y'all. If y'all want to do the dispatching, that link is in the description of this video. It's not over here on TikTok. Message me or DM me. I don't know what they call it on TikTok. Put it in the message, in the chat of the message. Same thing over here on Instagram. Message me, DM me. Unfortunately, I'm not able to put the link. I can in my bio, but your girl be Busy doing a whole bunch of million other things. If you just go ahead and either email me, TJT Worlds, WORLDS, at Yahoo, then you can get me. TJT Worlds at yahoo.com. TJTWORLDS at yahoo.com. Okay? All right, y'all. I'm super sleepy. But I'm going to be up another hour. I'm going to go eat and mess with my children and my family. And definitely overstayed my time here on today. But I was glad to come by here and serve y'all. Your girl's not going to be over here caught butt naked with her pants down. And you shouldn't be either. The Most High says, above all things, beloved, I prayest that you prosper and be in health as your soul prospers. That's 3 levels of prosperity. You're supposed to be prospering. Your soul's supposed to be prospering, which is your mind, your will, and your emotions. And your health's supposed to be prospering. Your money, your mind, and your health should be prospering. That is what he said, above all things. Above anything else, I pray that you prosper in those 3 areas. With that being said, I love y'all. If ain't nobody told y'all that they love y'all today, I'm here to serve you, not sell you anything. Even though sales is a part of my process, I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm absolutely here to change your financial forecast. Take you by the hand. Y'all reach out and grab my hand. Those that are going with me, put a hand in the chat. That lets me know you grabbing my hand. I came by here to grab you by your hand and lead you into your financial promised land. Take it from a person who was just on welfare. Take it from a person who was just on Section 8. Take it from a person who ate out of the trash cans to eat. That have led not only herself but her family into their financial promised land. And now I'm here to take you by your hand and lead you into your financial promised land. If that is what you're going to do. Okay? If not, keep watching me. If not, keep watching me. See y'all later, and I love y'all. All right, family. Let's go. God bless you too. YOLO, be real. God bless you too.